I thought I'd make a really quick video, a really quick, friendly reminder about how not everything requires your emotional participation. Does that make sense? Yeah, I've noticed like people who are stoic or people who are apathetic or I want to say emotionally disconnected from themselves. Like they don't know how to. Yeah, I have a friend. He's emotionally disconnected. It's very odd to me because I'm the opposite. I'm like a very emotional being. I feel like if you're not connected to your emotions, you're definitely probably blocked energetically in maybe like the lower chakras. This is just a assumption. This is just I am just throwing possible reasons out there. But yeah, I mean, like, I knew somebody who, like, he's very logical, very nonchalant. I want to say maybe even a little apathetic, borderline apathetic. And I remember he was telling me that when he went to see a therapist, the therapist was telling him to name some of the emotions that, he felt, and he didn't know how to do that, which is foreign to me because, and I'm sure, like, I don't know, because I feel everything. Even when I don't want to feel things, I feel them. And a lot of times it's like not even my feelings. Oh my God. I think that's why like I strive to like constantly like regulate myself because like that way like I can be my my wellspring of peace and neutrality can be full. So if I encounter somebody's like emotions and they're overwhelming, like because I already have established this wellspring of peace within myself, like when I get hit with other people's like negative emotions, like it kind of neutralizes it. You know what I mean? But I mean sometimes that wellspring runs low and then I need to go run away and replenish or like you know what I mean, like recuperate. You know this stuff, man. You guys are on my channel. You guys are empaths. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain this. But yeah, man, not everything requires an emotional reaction. I remember, okay, so there's the difference between being an empath and a highly sensitive being. A highly sensitive being is someone who reacts to their own emotions, their own they react to their own like feelings. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I know somebody like this. For instance, like temperature, say like they're in the room and the temperature is goes from like perfect to like hot. They'll start like, oh my God, I'm hot. You know what I mean? Or if it gets cold, oh my God, I'm cold. Like they're very reactive to like, I don't know, like sensations. That's what I was trying to say. Sensations, their own personal sensations, their own interpreted sensations, highly sensitive to, especially like their physical surroundings, just like, just super sensitive. For us though, we're like super like sensitive and tuned into other people's emotions. So like, for instance, that person in the room that's going to be tripping out about the temperature change, I'm going to feel all that discomfort. I'm like, oh my God, I can feel all your discomfort. Plus, I'm feeling the discomfort of my own discomfort. It's like you have to regulate that stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, so since I would I would be able to feel other people's emotions, like I would immediately, I think you already know. You probably do this too or used to do this. You would immediately knee jerk reaction and like get that person like turn a fan on for them or you get them a blanket or like, oh my God, do you feel better now? Because now that you feel better, I'm not feeling your emotions and I can feel better. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, talking about this is so funny. Yeah. So empaths can feel the emotions and the sensations of everything around them, and then highly sensitive person is just like really like hyper focused on their own sensations and reacting to it. I think that's a definition I would like to give. Yes. But anyways, yeah. As a empath, it took me more than 4 decades to figure out that, like, hey, man, not everything requires an emotional reaction, you know? Because, like, that just shows that you have, like, very poor boundaries, you know? Because you're letting this person outside of you, you're letting their emotions regulate, like, how you feel. You're not no, we're not doing that anymore. Moving forward, we're not doing that anymore, okay? What we're gonna do is if there's somebody in our field, our energetic space or field, and they're like reacting, we're just gonna put up an energetic boundary. We're gonna be able to feel what they're feeling, but we're not gonna knee jerk reaction because we're not everything requires our emotional participation, guys. We're just gonna let Harry, Sarah, Harry, Sari, Harry, Sally, Dick, and Ben. I'm sorry if that's your name. Um, do what they need to do over there, and we're not gonna knee jerk reaction. We're not gonna emotionally participate. We're just gonna observe from a very neutral standpoint. Maybe even ask, "Hey, are you okay? Like, do you need something?" Very calmly. And if they say yes, then okay, what do you need? If they say no, then we're gonna totally like detach from that and just let them figure it out. Because other people's feelings and problems and perceptions are not our responsibility; it's theirs. I've been doing that more, and it's so much more peaceful. Like good example. I work with people who are quite disorderly. And normally, in order to like function, I would have to go in there and I would knee jerk reaction and emotionally get like caught up on like, oh my God, I need to fix this place. Now I just kind of like stand back in a space of neutrality and I don't clean up other people's messes, guys. I'll just let them clean it up. I know this sounds foreign to like people who already do this, but for people pleaser, empath people, yeah, we have a tendency to like want to clean up other people's messes and take on their karma and their responsibilities. And no, we're not doing that moving forward. We're going to let people be, we're going to let people do, and we're just going to stand idly by. And if they need assistance, we can assist as much as we can without overextending. And then if they don't need us, we just let things be. Simple as that. No emotional participation, no emotional knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, just do that. Like I can still feel all the feelings, but I'm not going to fight fight that with a reaction. I'm going to practice neutrality. I'm going to practice like objective observation. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to do what I do to the best of my ability. And if people need my help, they can ask and I can accept or decline. And that's that. I don't know if this freaking video made sense, but that was off the top of my head. And I really wanted to express that. And hopefully that helps someone. And if it doesn't, that's cool too. Tomato, tomato. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyways, yeah. I've been feeling kind of low in energy lately, and I think it's because my wellspring of peace has gotten to a very low point, and now I'm spending all this time replenishing through journaling, self-reflection, yeah, and just like resting, soaking in some sun, petting my cat, doing all the good things in the good world. I met this lovely lady the other night, and she was definitely like on my vibe. Like you can tell, when people come into your like experience, you can tell like if they're on your vibe because it's very like cohesive and there's like no like disruption in the interaction, and you guys can like speak each other's language, and she understood the language of energy, so we were talking about that, and she left me with the loveliest thing before she left. She said that we need to practice love. There's a lot of people out there that are not happy and they are confused, and we just need to keep giving love. And we both agreed that, we are not our bodies, and our souls are on its way to the central sun. I thought that was beautiful. Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, man, we don't have to worry about nothing. Just give the love and, know that we are on our way to the central sun." And I think, no, I don't need to. I don't need to explain that. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Anyways, you have a beautiful day. Stay blessed. Take care of yourself. And thanks for stopping by. Blessings to one and all. Amen.